No, no, it is not weird that I, a guy, went to go see Warm Bodies stay in the theaters. No, don't make fun of me in the comments. I'm just kidding, guys. What's up? It's all about Mike 18 here with another movie review, guys. Like I said, I will be reviewing Warm Bodies in this video. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, why did you go see this romantic comedy that's just for girls? Well, you know what? It's not just for girls. Guys can go see this movie and they will enjoy it too. And girls will obviously enjoy it as well. So, there are really two main reasons why I went to go see the movie today. Reason number one, besides the movies that got nominated for Oscars that are still in theaters, like Silver Linings Playbook, Zero Dark 30, and Django Unchained, January has seen horrible movies come out in the theaters. We have had some bad movies come out in the theaters in the month of January. And there's really nothing good playing in theaters other than those Oscar-nominated movies. And the movies in January, I'll give you a few examples that were just destroyed by critics. And I did not see them because I heard they were so bad. We had A Haunted House. There was Broken City. What else? And then last week we just got 3 new movies. Every single one of all those 3 movies were just, everyone gave them a bad review. It was those movies were Movie 43, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, and what was the other one? Parker. And so yeah, we began some bad movies. I guess January is just, it's always a bad month for movies. And now it's finally February, and Warm Bodies came out. And I'm happy to say that we have finally entered a month where we're most likely going to get more good movies, and Warm Bodies is probably the first one. So guys, the other reason why I went to go see Warm Bodies is because I do like zombies. Now, I really haven't seen too many zombie movies in my life. However, as most of you know, I'm sure a lot of you know that follow my videos, I am a huge, really die-hard Walking Dead fan, so I obviously grew to love zombies because of The Walking Dead. However, if you are going to this movie and you expect something like The Walking Dead, don't go see this movie because it is a lot different from The Walking Dead, apart from the fact that there's zombies in this movie and there's zombies in The Walking Dead. So, guys, let's get right into the review. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the story of the movie. One thing I do want to mention before I get, I really get into the review, I just want to talk about how bad my movie theater is, how much I hate my theater, because I was literally, the movie was just starting, and the promos had finished, and just as the movie starts, this weird song comes on and starts playing while the movie's running. And it's this, and it wasn't part of the movie, because there was an opening narration in the movie, and it was just, the audio in the movie was just wiped out by the song that was playing. So I had to get up out of my seat, go tell the employees at the theater to fix the theater, fix the movie, and 2 minutes in, they fixed it, and I missed the opening narration by the main character. So if I probably missed an important plot point. I'm sorry if I don't mention it in this review. It's because my stupid theater that is just so old, and I need a new theater. Let's just put it at that. So guys, like I said, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the story. Now, the main characters in this movie are all zombies. So that's different as opposed to having a movie with human characters. Humans is the main character. But our main character is this zombie. His name is R because he doesn't remember the rest of his name. He just knows it started with an R. And he's a different kind of zombie. He actually has feelings. And some sort of apocalypse happened that turned a whole bunch of people into zombies. And, he has this friend named M. And they both communicate with, by groaning. They hardly talk, because they're zombies. And one day, they come across this group of survivors, because there is a small group of survivors, well, a decent group of survivors, that are looking for medicine, and they come across R and M and these other zombies, and they have to fight the zombies off, and R meets this lovely blonde woman in the poster, and he just falls in love with this woman, and he begins to act differently around her. And after he does something horrible to one of the other survivors that is with her group, he brings her back to his little home, I guess you could call it, and he begins to fall in love with her. And as the movie progresses, he begins to turn more into a human. So he begins to become less of a zombie and begins to turn more into a human as he's falling in love with this blonde girl. And that is basically your overall premise of the movie. Overall, when you think about it, it's a really different kind of idea, and I really liked it. You know, the overall premise. I definitely haven't seen it before in another movie. I thought it was very creative and clever, and I liked that. Now, the next thing I'm going to get into is the cast in the movie. I thought the cast was really good. First off, our main character, R, is played by Nicholas Hoult. You might remember him from X-Men First Class. He was Beast in that movie. I thought he was really good in the movie. I thought he played a zombie really well, and I liked his narration in the rest of the movie. Like I said, I missed the first 2 minutes of the narration, and I definitely liked him. He is definitely a likable zombie, because zombies usually aren't likable. So yeah, Nicholas Hoult was really good, and I would like to see more movies. I thought he was a great actor. And then the blonde girl in the movie, her name is Julie, and she is played by Teresa Palmer, and I thought that she was really good as well. And one thing that I didn't really like about her was the fact that she's very distracting. This girl in the poster right here, she distracted me a couple times in the movie. Let's just put it that. Very, very distracting. Anyway, she was really good in the movie as well. Good acting overall from every single cast member overall. And who else was in the movie? We had Rob Corddry. I really don't know how to say his last name. I hope I didn't pronounce it wrong. He plays M, R's friend, in the movie. I thought he was really good. I love how they're groaning at each other in the movie. That's their main dialogue. That's how they speak to each other. However, surprisingly, they do end up talking as the movie progresses because they're becoming more like humans. Who else was in the movie? We had John Malkovich as the father of Julie, the blonde girl. And I thought John Malkovich was good. It was good to see him in the movie. The last movie I'd seen him in was Transformers: Dark of the Moon. And then we also had Dave Franco in the movie. I believe he's James Franco's younger brother. And I really don't like Dave Franco that much. I saw him in 21 Jump Street, which was absolutely hilarious, but I really didn't like him in that movie. He was good. His acting was good. But I really didn't like him that much. I don't know what it is. It's just his voice. I just don't like the guy. In this movie, he wasn't in it a lot, but he was in the movie. And he was okay. I don't like him that much. You know, he's not my most favorite actor out there. Something about him, I don't know. That's basically your whole cast for the movie. Then there's a whole bunch of other, you have more zombies in the movie. You have more surviving humans in the movie. So you have to consider that as well. Now, some other things I did like about the movie. I really enjoyed this movie's soundtrack. I thought the soundtrack was great. Like the songs that were played in the movie, I thought they were really good. I even thought the score was good. That's something I actually liked and recognized about this movie. What else did I like? I thought that the special effects in the movie were pretty good. One thing that I will mention, the makeup on the zombies, including R and M, the makeup is good. But if you're looking for good makeup and special effects on them, like the stuff you see in The Walking Dead, you're definitely not going to get that with this movie. The makeup, it can't be too bloody or too grotesque, because this is a PG-13 movie. You can't have these really bloody and gory zombies in a PG-13 movie, obviously. So you really can't have them all that bloody. So the makeup was alright. They did look like good zombies. It's just not as good as the effects you'll see in The Walking Dead. That's my opinion. But like I said, this and The Walking Dead, two completely different things that just have zombies in them. So yeah, in the special effects, there are these like skeleton-like zombies that I thought were pretty cool. I thought the effects were good. There was even a few like gunfight scenes in the movie. Teresa Palmer gets a few zombie kills in the movie, which I did like seeing. There's maybe one action scene in the movie, which is good. It's different for, a romantic comedy. And the last thing I think I'll get into is this movie's rating. Like I said, it is rated PG-13. I think that's an appropriate rating. I'm glad they gave it that rating. But like I said, if they would have given it an R rating, it would have been because they would have made the zombies a lot more gory and bloody and grotesque. So that's why I thought the makeup wasn't as good as it could have been. Probably because of the PG-13 rating. So I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about. Now I'm going to get into my rating of the movie. I'll talk about again briefly about the things I liked, and then I do have a couple of complaints with the movie, which I will get into. Now I'm going to give this movie, I'm probably going to give it an 8 out of 10. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great movie to see of 2013. Like I said, the first movie I'd seen was Mama. I wish I saw this first and then I saw Mama, because this is obviously the best movie I'd seen all year, because I've only seen this and Mama. But we have a whole year ahead of us. But again, the things I did like. Overall, I liked the premise about these zombies that actually have feelings, that are slowly becoming humans as the movie progresses. I liked the cast. I thought all the performances were great. I thought the dialogue was well written, even though there really isn't too much dialogue, especially between the zombies. There's just groaning and moaning. But what else did I like about the movie? Like I said, I really enjoyed the soundtrack. Performances were all great. I really liked the cast, and like I said, Teresa Palmer, really big distraction in the movie, but that was a good thing. Dave Franco, the action, the one action scene that was in the movie, in the beginning of the movie, I thought was really good. And a couple other things I liked. One thing that they did differently with the zombies in this movie, something I thought was pretty cool. If a zombie attacks a human, they can eat their brain, and they will be able to see their victims' memories. I thought that was pretty cool. It was different. I understand that that's, not realistic in, with other zombie movies, but, it's for this movie, and I thought it was creative for this movie. I like that. That's a big part of the movie, actually. And now I'm going to get into the things that I did not like about the movie. There's only a few complaints I have with the movie. Number one, my main complaint with this movie is that I really wanted some more laughs. This movie, Warm Bodies, is a romantic comedy. You really don't get too many laughs in this movie. That was really one of my only biggest complaints with the film. I wanted some more laughs. Yeah, I did chuckle a couple times in the movie, but I thought there would be more. I walked into the theater thinking, oh, I'm going to laugh a couple times in this movie. I laughed, but not as much as I wanted to. So I definitely wanted some more laughs. Especially if the genre is a romantic comedy. And then my two other mini complaints I have are with the zombies themselves in the movie. There are two things that the zombies in this movie that I completely disagree with. One of them is that the zombies ran at least one time in the movie. I completely disagree with that. And that was early on in the movie, before these zombies become more like humans. And zombies do not run. Zombies are slow. From my knowledge of zombies, they're slow. I did not like that. I was like, what the hell is this? Why are they running at full speed right now? And then the other thing I didn't like about the zombies is, in one scene, this zombie grabs this woman, I think threw her on the floor. I don't know if it ate her, or I don't remember. But zombies don't pick up people. They don't do that. I don't know if they're that strong. I mean, they're strong, but they're not that strong. So there's that as well. And that's really all I didn't like about the movie. Maybe that zombies had feelings. That I don't know. I have to get used to that, because zombies don't really have feelings, according to the things that I've seen about zombies. And one other thing I will say I did enjoy about the movie, which is the main thing about this movie, is the romance story. That's one of the main storylines of the movie. The romance between R and this girl, what's her name? Julie. I thought was really good. I really enjoyed them. I thought that they had good chemistry. The chemistry between the actors was really good. And I liked that whole romantic story plot line. I thought that was really good. That's really the main idea of this movie. The zombie begins to fall in love with this girl, and it's very creative. It's different. So overall, guys, I will give Warm Bodies an 8 out of 10, like I said. I would recommend you see this movie. Yeah, I would say see it in the theaters. You'll have a good time at the movie for sure. Definitely not the best romantic comedy ever, but it is definitely a good one. I like the romance story between the two main leads, and I like the chemistry. I like the performances. I like the soundtrack. I liked all that with the movie. I would probably get this movie on Blu-ray. I would like to see it again, actually. I thought it was really good. I'm not going to see it again in the theaters. I would see it again on Blu-ray. So yeah, Warm Bodies, great movie. Great way to start off February, that is. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review. I would say you go see Warm Bodies. You will have a good time. And I will say this, guys and girls will enjoy the movie. It's definitely a movie. Any guys out there, bring your girlfriend, bring a date to the movie. It's definitely a movie for couples. So there's that too. But guys and girls will both like the movies. The guys will like the zombies. The girls will like the romance storyline. So there's that. Thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my review. And you know what, guys? Let me know in the comments, what was the main character R saying in the first 2 minutes of the narration? Because I wasn't sure about that, and I was dying to know what he was saying. How did they explain why this apocalypse happened? I don't know. They never explained it in the rest of the movie. I wanted to know if they did it in the first 2 minutes that I missed because of my stupid theater. So, thanks again for watching, guys. Check out Warm Bodies. Great movie. Bye.